Hello, 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 my abundance creators. It's your girl, Empress Cheryl. So we are here for a full moon reading. We're in the energy of the full moon right now. To many people, it is known as the full moon in Aquarius. It is also a super moon. So those will be the pile selections. So pile 1 will be full moon, surrender to the divine. Pile 2 will be full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. And then pile 3 will be super moon, emotions are running high. Okay, so go ahead and select your pile. However you select your pile, pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Again, full moon in Aquarius, and super moon. I'll do a little pause. Diddle diddle. What I do want you guys to know is I would like for you to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, once you subscribe, you can hit that notification button as well, so you will be notified when I upload readings. Okay. So, have you chosen your pile? Yes, good, great. Thank you. Awesome. So, let's move these other ones out of the way. All right, pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, you chose this full moon card here that says surrender to the divine. The question that we were asking is, what should you be mindful of with this full moon? And are there any expectations? Like, what should you be mindful of during this full moon time? And are there any expectations? Okay, so let's just kind of see what comes out with this. I'm going to ask my spirit guides, your spirit guides, and Holy Spirit to come in and protect us during this reading. Give us clear and accurate messages. Okay. I'm going to put this here so it's still in frame. I hope I didn't pull too many cards. Okay, so these cards are definitely consistent. Yeah, these cards are pretty consistent. I don't know if you guys will see these. I'm actually, let me see. Because I wanted to lay them all out. I'll just scoop those over some. Whoa. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so pile 1. Okay, pile 1. So what should you be mindful of with this full moon energy, and are there any expectations? Okay, so what I feel like for you up top, this is definitely giving leadership, work, progress vibes, new beginnings, stepping up, like you being in charge type thing. Like, that's what you need to be mindful of. So I'm getting like you are a leader, or you will be viewed as a leader, because it says the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. So maybe you have been in a situation to where maybe you weren't respected, or maybe you weren't viewed as a leader. Maybe you weren't, like, maybe your opinions weren't valued or something like that. Like if you know, have like a workplace group setting or something like that. But with this tiger energy, it says you're being called upon to provide leadership. So trust that you're capable of doing so. Also, with this administrator card here with Saturn energy, the devil card here with Saturn energy, that's all about work. Okay, like work, and then saying overworking too, but it's saying could symbolize success in career due to hard work. So it's like you have been putting in the work with this ambition here, and it's like you're finally being recognized. It's like Judgment Day is here. Like you're finally being recognized for what it is, for the work that you have been doing, for your skills, for your, you know, administrative skills, for your leadership skills. We have leadership here again, twice with leadership. We have two cards that talk about Saturn energy. We have this discipline, exert authority card, which is again leadership. Number 35, number 35, progress with advancement and gaining recognition. So all of your cards are lining up. And to top it all off, you have two aces. You have the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Cups. So it's like a new opportunity is coming to you that you are actually passionate about. That an opportunity that you will enjoy, that you will be able to reap some benefits, you know, financially from, and that you will actually like doing as well. So be mindful of the work that you're doing, like what you're putting out, the steps that you're taking, because people are watching you. People are definitely watching you. And it's like they may have been, with this Two of Wands energy, like trying to decide. Maybe they were looking at you and someone else or something like that. And it's like, you are the one that's sticking out, or you need to continue doing whatever it is that you're doing. Be mindful of that. Continue doing whatever it is that you're doing, because it's putting you on the path to leadership, like to gaining recognition. Your ambition is catching people's eye, is pretty much like the overall like energy that is coming here. And it's like, and I'm getting the sense that it's your time with this period of darkness that you've been experiencing and now passing. It's like it's happening because it's your time. Like these opportunities are a gift from the divine with this Judgment card here. It's like, are you going to step up? Are you going to step up to the plate? Be mindful that there may be an opportunity presenting itself to you because you have been working, because you have been so disciplined and so ambitious and showing your leadership qualities. Are you going to step up to the plate? Are you going to accept these opportunities? This Ace of Coins, which is Ace of Pentacles, and this Ace of Cups. Are you going to accept this opportunity? Or are you going to be back and forth? I want to read what this 25 DNA card is saying. Excuse me, is saying. But the sense that I'm getting is this position was made for you. Like it's in your DNA. It's essentially like this position is something that was wove together, you know what I'm saying? Or that would fit you so nicely. It's like you're a natural for it. It's like you belong there. Are pretty much the thoughts that I'm getting with that. But let's look and see what the book says. Number 25, DNA. Okay, this card is about conscious evolution. Okay, it says unlocking this information. Let me start from the beginning. Human DNA uses the phi ratio, PHI ratio, to form the wave that spins our genetic codes. Within the double helix of our DNA and the human energy field, we each have access to a hidden store of knowledge and wisdom called the Force or Holy Light. Unlocking this information is a primary study of many individuals today who feel that human potential and the ability to heal ourselves and the planet are encoded in this spiral matrix. We presently know of 2 strands and 64 genetic codons in our DNA. We are in the process of activating codes that will aid in the shift from 3rd dimensional to 4th dimensional reality, which is the course evolution is taking. We are turning on 10 additional strands of DNA, which, including the present 2, will afford us what seems at this point unlimited possibilities. The emotions of love and compassion influence the harmonics of the heart and speed these changes to our DNA. Each time you act from your heart rather than from fear, you contribute to the evolution of humankind and the healing of Mother Earth. Open your heart to the reality that love is the answer. Okay, so let me say this. I did not initially intend to read all of that, but what I'm getting from this is you may be stepping up in a position as a healer where people are viewing you as a leader within the healing realm. Now, if you are not a healer, you can just go with the first part of you just, not just, but of you just getting recognition within your job because of the work that you've been doing. But now what I'm seeing, what I'm getting from that, especially with this, I walk with the foot in both the earthly and spiritual worlds. People are viewing you as someone that is divinely guided to heal. Like you're transcending. That's what you're doing. Like you have transcended. So you are unlocking unlimited possibilities. That's why opportunities are flowing to you, because you have done the work. You have put in the work on yourself. You have put in the work on your career, whatever your career is. You have shown ambition. You have proven yourself to be a leader. And it's like, it was made for you. It's in your DNA, whatever this position is. It's like you're on your life path. So now it's like more opportunities are unlocking and opening up for you. So in terms of expectations, expect some new opportunities to come your way because of the work that you have been putting in. So be mindful of people watching you and wanting to either offer new opportunities to you or support you in any new opportunities that you create for yourself, because you could be an entrepreneur and you're creating more. You're in this administrative position where you're putting things together. You're in this leadership role where you are, putting things together. You are creating your business. You are doing all of that. And it's like, people are now like, okay, I see what they're doing. Okay, I accept what they're doing. Okay, I would like to support, is essentially what it's given, because you have stayed down, because you have been disciplined and you have continued to progress. Okay? So that's what you should be mindful of with this full moon energy. Let me actually read what this from the Moonology deck, this Surrender to the Divine full moon card. So okay, let's see some keywords. Oh, well, actually, let me just read the teaching. The full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon. And pulling this card at any time in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. Okay? So it's like, it's time. Things are about to start unraveling. Things are about to start unfolding for you. You're going to get the answers to the questions you previously had. What I would suggest is to go and look at my previous new moon pick a card to kind of see what resonated with you with that new moon pick a card, which was, you know, maybe like posted 2 weeks ago or something like that, to see if you're getting the answers, you know, to see if this is resonating or falling in line with that new moon reading. Okay, so attuned to the moon, it says I am getting the answers I need. Additional meanings for this card: a wish you made may be about to come true. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. Okay? So that is the message for you, Pile 1. That was a beautiful reading for you, Pile 1. So y'all keep going, keep doing what you've been doing, because you are definitely unlocking some beautiful opportunities for you. All right, Pile 2. If you selected Pile 2, you selected this full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you card. Okay, full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. And the question that we asked was, what should you be mindful of with this full moon? And are there any expectations? What should you be mindful of with this full moon? And are there any expectations? Okay, so now I want to ask my spirit guides, your spirit guides, the Holy Spirit, to come and protect us during this reading and give us clear and accurate messages. Okay, so let's lay out these cards. And it might be a little tight laying them out, but it's fine. Okay. Two number 1 card. Okay. Okay. So what should you be mindful of, Pile 2, with this new moon and any expectations? Okay, so the biggest thing that I'm getting so far is you should be mindful of your power. You should be mindful of your power. And with that, honestly, I want to say spiritual power, because you have this walrus. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. So for me, that is off top saying, like, you are receiving signs, you're receiving messages, you're receiving downloads. This chimpanzee is saying, use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your questions. So it's like you have the answers. Like, first of all, you're intelligent, but also you are intuitive as well. So Don't sleep on your intuition. That's the biggest thing that I'm getting. Also, you have the Mystic here, the Mystic card. I am spiritually wealthy. Spiritual, sensitive, illuminating, artistic, transcendent, intuitive, innovative, revolutionary, rebellious, mysterious. Like, that is you. We have this sister soldier power, the brat rebellion again. And it's like, maybe people weren't expecting you to be so powerful. Maybe people weren't expecting you to be so strong, so intuitive, but you definitely are. And it's like you're proving it because you're rebelling against whatever, I want to say, whatever is thrown your way, whatever is coming your way, whatever people are saying to you that you are not, that you. So for instance, if someone is saying something to you like, I think you should do this, you need to be mindful of your power, that your intuition is so strong that you can feel if you really need to do this or not. You are spiritually wealthy. You are a very intuitive person, and you are receiving signs and omens. You are extremely powerful. But maybe you're hiding it with the show the world the real you. But it's like, so maybe you aren't really putting it out there like that, but it's you. Like, you rebelling against what people are telling you or need to, because you know best, because you are receiving messages from the divine, because you have this inner knowing within yourself. So it's like, that's essentially what you need to be mindful of, is your power. You are very powerful spiritually. We have this number one, the creative card here. There's also a number one circle. Both of them are talking about, both number one cards, and excuse me, and both are talking about like creative energy and creative in everlasting and strength card here, heaven, inspiration. Like, essentially, God is like walking with you. Like, God has his hands pretty much on your shoulder, like guiding you and giving you messages or whatever. And it's like, you need to understand that. Like, you're probably supposed to be out here inspiring others, or you are inspiring others if you're not already. Number 16, enthusiasm. Like, if you're not, you need to. And you need to be confident in it, because we have self-confidence here, self-expression, sharing, a positive response. It's like people will receive you once they really start recognizing your power. But I'm thinking you need to recognize it first. We have number 2, feminine force, grace, power, again, cooperative, strong, intuition, again. Okay, so it's like, you definitely need to understand, like, who you are. Is like the biggest message that I'm getting here is what you should be mindful of with this full moon is who you are. Because you are a very powerful person. You are a very spiritually wealthy individual, and your intuition is strong, very strong. So be mindful of that. Okay. With this page of wands, maybe like I'm getting the same message with this enthusiasm. It's like, maybe you've been going out sharing the message, but maybe people haven't been receiving it, or maybe you're sharing like with this 5 of cups, like this woman feeling sad or down. Like, maybe people haven't been receiving the message, or maybe you've been sharing the message about like a 5 of cups. Like, I'm getting the thought of like healing or trying to uplift, people or something like that. Like, maybe you're sharing the message to people who are in this 5 of cups energy, or maybe you should be, doing that. And it's like, maybe that's what's going to give you the spark with this Ace of Wands here. Maybe that's what's going to give others the spark to, like, really pay attention to you, like really understand, like, oh, this person helped me, yada, 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 or something like that. But it's like a new opportunity here is or a new spark, a new passion, like, is going to be developed as soon as you truly understand your power. And it's going to be everything that you ever desire. With this world card here, like, it's going to be like I get like happy ending type, all that you ever wanted type feel, like triumph, victory. Once you really step into that, once you understand, like, I'm getting like understanding that maybe that's your purpose or something, to remember how intuitive you are, or uncover how intuitive you, share it, or, you know, whatever it is. But I'm also getting with this card here, with this grace, it's like you're doing it, so it's like you have a special way of doing it, you know. And so, and something else that I also pointed out to me is we have masculinity here, but then we have feminine force here as well. So with that, I'm getting you're probably able to appeal to both men and women. Like, you're able to like flow and connect with everybody. Like, you are so graceful with what you do, with how you inspire others, so graceful with your power that you're able to connect with men and women. And with this couple here, you may be able to bring them back together, or do like a little healing. I'm definitely getting healing with this Five of Cups, like going Five of Cups energy, and then this Ace of Wands, like a spark. It's like people are sad, and then there's this spark, and then, you know, it's like happily ever after. Maybe you work with couples, or should, or, you know, something like that, maybe. But that's definitely what I'm getting here. I want to read from this circle card, though, and give you some insight from there. Okay, so this circle is about wholeness and potential. From the sacred center of creation comes unlimited potential and infinite possibility. That which is yet to come will find form and meaning in your life as you create the intentions that will become your reality. The self is guided by oneness and a knowing that you are breath and fiber of the all that is. Yours, then, is a path toward the wholeness of self that begins with the emptiness of the void, the unknowable great mystery of the universe. Pre-manifest and empty, it holds the message of potential. This is the moment of creation that expresses itself as unity in spirit acting within your being. Allow yourself to experience the beauty of your divine nature and acknowledge that you are part of a magnificent whole. The potential for wholeness is ever present. Okay, so I will say that something that kept sticking out for me while I was reading that was potential. So I feel like you're not currently doing this, or either maybe you just started, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like what you need to be mindful of is you're a powerful person who can work with either couples or work with individuals trying to balance their feminine and masculine energy. Yes, it's like you're appealing to both energies, and like you're working with people who are trying to master balancing both their femininity and masculinity. Okay. And it's like you're pulling them out of these sad spaces. You're lightening some type of spark within them and making them whole. Okay. It's like maybe they were initially out here wilding or happy or go lucky, or, you know what I'm saying, thinking that they were really doing something. And then it's like something happened that had them, you know, sad or down or whatever. And it's like, but you are the one who are like, you know, helping them transition, like helping them get their spark back, but really on some healed and whole energy at the end of the day. So that expect for you to step in your power, or have this pull for you to do it, have this pull for you to actually step into your power and show the world the real you. I want to read from this full moon in Aquarius card as well and see the teachings. So every full moon is a time to release and let go, but the addition of Aquarian energy to the mix triples that message. Aquarius is the opposite of clingy, and pulling this card at any time suggests either you need to let go, or someone is thinking they are the ones who need to let go, perhaps of you. What needs to go? What is the right thing to do? Whatever happens next could be highly unconventional or unexpected. Okay, so attuned to the moon, be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Additional meanings for this card: don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You are too much in your head. Get into your heart. A friend needs you. Be there for them. A situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. Okay, so those are the messages behind show the world the real you. Okay, and the real you is stepping out as a very powerful, very spiritually powerful individual who is balanced and able to show others and inspire others based on how, that's the potential, so this is essentially about you, but that's the potential of where you can move into, is essentially like showing others how you did it or showing others the way. Okay, so that is the message for you, pal 2. All right, pal 3. So, pal 3, we are here. We made it to pile 3. If you chose pile 3, you chose the super moon emotions are running high card. And the question that we are essentially asking is, what should you be mindful of with this full moon? And are there any expectations? What should you be mindful of with this full moon? And are there any expectations? Okay, so I'm going to ask my spirit guides, your spirit guides, and the Holy Spirit to come and protect us during this reading and give us clear and accurate messages. So let's lay the cards out. And I hope they're showing up in frame well. I know for the most part it should be. What should you be mindful of? Okay. All right. So, pile 3. What should you be mindful of with this full moon? Okay, so what I am getting is you may have have some type of disagreement or spat or something like that. Something to where you something to be mindful of is maybe you not seeing eye to eye with someone is kind of what I'm getting. It's like maybe you and someone having to, I'm getting like maybe things aren't going your way in a certain situation. So you're having to then like maybe refer back to some friends or get advice from someone who you respect in regards to a situation, because we have this emotions are running high card. But the biggest thing that I'm getting with that also is number 51, the arousing. So shock, a crisis, unpredictability. And then we have this, a square is a 90-degree angle. These planets do not get along but are on the same track. Eventually it all works out. Hard lessons. Like, so either I'm definitely getting that what you should be mindful of is maybe like how you are talking to people, or how, be mindful of your interactions with others. I'll say that off top. Because we have this meerkat, get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. So it's like you're going to have to like maybe lean on someone else and say, like, especially with this number 61 wise friend card, it's like you're gonna be leaning on someone like, am I wrong? Like, was I wrong in this situation? Because I don't see where I was wrong. I don't truly understand, but they feel like, yada, yada, yada. So you may have some type of slight tower moment. And it's like, which may cause you to like, with this small is beautiful, like slow down and actually like pay attention, actually like stop and think about how you're interacting with other people. This could be some type of work connection or work relationship with you and someone else. Especially with this, the teacher card, which is off of Jupiter energy, which says to know is to grow. So it's like maybe you are trying to become more self-aware, because maybe and communicative, and gain some type of understanding, because somebody has approached you with some situation that may have affected your money with this hustle card here. It's like, what I'm saying, it may have, or it could possibly, affect your money or something like that. And it's like you're going to open up and want to be, after this situation happens, like be mindful of, a situation happen where you may have to check your own perspective on something, where you may have to ask a friend, someone who's wise, or someone who has already been in a position before, like you, in regards to how to kind of handle the situation. But all of it turns out well, like in the end, what I'm saying? Like it's nothing, eventually it all works out. We have this zebra, let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. So everything is going to eventually work out, but be mindful that you may have to actually hear someone out. With this humor card, you may actually have to just keep it light, keep your sense of humor in a situation. If someone does approach you, what I'm saying? Maybe somebody's going to approach you with their emotions, super high or something like that. And it's like, maybe spirit is bringing this to your attention so that you can be mindful of how you react, so that you can be mindful that, what I'm saying, money is involved, business is involved, like be mindful of how you handle this situation. Okay, because it can go many ways with this 7 of Cups here. It can go many ways. It can affect your pockets with this Queen of Coins here. What I'm saying? If you aren't careful, if you aren't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying, all will be well. You will be in this 10 of Cups energy, but I'm definitely getting like, be mindful of how you react to people coming at you, and be in a position to learn, like be open, like be willing to hear someone out, be willing to keep it light, keep your sense of humor. Like, don't, maybe you are someone who are always kind of, you know, combative. Maybe this is different for you when it comes to business or workplace, to where if someone came at you with a whole lot of emotions, you just came back at them. But it's like, now it's like you're approaching a situation completely different, or you need to make sure you approach a situation completely different than how you normally would, because money is involved. Okay. So be mindful of that. You want to go back to, you know, the happy situation at home. You want to be able to provide for your family. You want to stay in this 10 of Cups energy. So it's like, you may have to brush something off. You may have to ignore something. Okay. But it's like, things can go many ways with this situation, but it's all going to work out in the end. So expect a beautiful outcome, expect that you are safe and protected at all times. But it looks like, be mindful of, you know, there may be something that can rattle you, something dealing with emotions, and you may have to be more receptive and open. Okay, let me read this number 61 wise friend card. Okay, so it says nature's wisdom. Okay, let's see. Ancient trees are wisdom keepers. They hold within their bark and branch vast libraries of knowledge, history, and earth mysteries. They are fully willing to make these accessible to anyone who makes an effort to tune in to their language. When you approach a master teacher or revered elder, it is customary to offer prayers or pay tribute. The old ones love such acknowledgement, and they respond to your recognition of their wisdom by expanding their energy fields and offering shelter. As you sit in this presence, open your inner knowing to a place of receptivity. Relax, breathe in a slow, rhythmic manner, and listen. Messages may come in a whisper or an exclamation. You may receive words, or likely some simple knowing will occur. Trees are renowned poets and givers of riddles, so don't expect exact answers. Okay, so I'm also getting that you may want to take a walk in nature as well, if you don't have like a, you know, specific person to go and speak to. But with this, get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. I do feel that Spirit is saying, like, it's okay to go and talk to some people who you feel like, you know, would understand and be able to really give you some good unbiased advice about what is going on, what is coming your way. But you are going to have to be receptive. That's the key thing here. You will have to be receptive, be mindful that, you know what I'm saying, this is about your money, this is business, and keep things moving. To know is to grow. Continue to grow, continue to expand, be self-aware, and understand that everything is going to work out in the end. Okay, so that is the message for you, Pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this. Y'all take care. Enjoy this full moon energy, and be sure to have a jazzy day.